Go the pies!
Can't the times.
My demands as manager for my workers is we want free tea and coffee for the rest of our lives. No, we've got a 140k loop or thereabouts. One loop only, but we've put in a bit of hard stuff. We're going to do a full loop of Lockies. We have the Bruce Caulfield Memorial Toll Bridge to cross, where they have to pay $5 to cross it, or they can cross the river. It's $15 to get towed out, so they've got a choice. And that will be donated to one of Bruce's causes, which was a horse riding facility around here, so whatever we collect will go to them. Varied terrain out there, very wet, very slippery. Have all the usual Harrow bits and pieces, polypipe, holes, slippery logs. No dancing girls, unfortunately, but that's about it. And the grand finale, if the river keeps on going down, will be the crossing of the river back here at Parc Fermé. So a little bit more track marking to do today, and we should be set to go for a fun weekend.
Right, I've just put an arrow up, and then I see in front of the big tree there's some logs on the ground. So I just lifted them up a little bit, put a danger sign on them, and I see off in the distance Johnny Ball lying on the side of the lying down on the ground. I thought, how the hell has he done that? I thought I could not for the life of me figure it out. So I just get back on the bike and I hear this almighty roar of a KTM 500 going past me, and then a scream, and then I see Chris Bullen on the ground running along the side of the black poly pipe.
In India, we have the cobra. In Australia, we have the black python. Polypipe.
All loaded up.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? Oh no! Thanks, John.
Half a fucking bar already. Okay, don't overscape, Will. You can hang on to that, I've got two.
No, but I want to. You have it.
Where's that one?
Yeah. Thanks for doing that.
You're like you're sitting here with a beer.
I haven't seen it yet.
Had a long underneath.
Good on you.
30-second rule. If it's taking us more than 30 seconds to work something out, we've got to change it. Throw us the ratchet over.
I'll try it over the
Yeah,
top.
watch your head. Happy days.
That's all nice and clean in the pie heap.
Going out to deliver a bridge for a river crossing.
Okay, righto, we'll follow you.
Righto.
You lead us in temptation.
You follow me.
How much further down is it?
You're quite content. If I know which way you went.
How much further is it?
About 100 metres.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
We're here. Okay guys, we've got to unload that bridge here, then we've got to assemble it and we've got to put it on, get it across this river because it's too deep for the riders. Okay, let's go. I hope you're entering that lot of this shit out of it. They want to.
I don't know about that. Oh no, yeah, they've got to be.
Yeah, he's a chippy.
It does say till Monday.
You guys aren't serious. We've got to put it on the wrong side.
No, we're going that way.
We'll put it this way. If they're coming that way, they can cross the river and come and get all this stuff.
I don't know what.
You blokes pulling our legs.
Pulling something and I'm not enjoying it.
We did that yesterday.
We'll need some.
The bushes together and they're going having a bit of a kickle and a cackle. And I'm, what are these two blokes up to? Then they come out of the bush and said, oh, we've just been on the, this is Lockie now, I've been on the phone to Ken, I don't think you, to to Steve, and we put it on the wrong side of the bridge, of the creek. You got to take it over the other side. So they're wheeling and dealing, and those two blokes are getting corrupt.
He hasn't done underneath the
I swear. I got
I'll
swear. We got that better on mine.
Yeah, I reckon too. Look, the tyre rubs on the plastic bit. Like,
Yeah, the plastic bit.
Yeah, and then we'll give him a deposit.
Make promises. You can keep your deposits in your own pants.
already started depositing glove box.
Yeah, I was in
Got to fix his KDX because it's always broken.
I was in such a hurry to get here. Just a couple of little things
Have you
that I
got your
knew.
prostrates?
I'm Jeff from Adelaide. I'm riding a Honda XR 350, 1983 model.
Probably put that in the wrong spot.
Hopefully it all goes good this weekend. Looking forward to it. Should be some great fun.
They finished that and then they started the dirt bike demo days. They had like Yamaha, Honda,
My MA license.
Just park her over here somewhere and just bring the helmet and licence back, mate.
Okay, thank you.
And what are you riding?
IT 25061C.
Just a bit damp.
It's a 650 Triumph Trophy, 1965, modified up a bit for the dirt. Just a lot of fun. Punishment, but fun.
We're good to go. Andrew.
Here we are at Harrow. I'm riding the KTM 81 at Harrow and displaying the 400. So weather's perfect, track's perfect. The guys have done a lot of hard work, so we'll see you out there.
We call it Team Camel Toe. Funny name, but not too bad. But
Darren Buckley, Team Camel Toe. And I'm riding this today and next car tomorrow.
Oh, I should have seen Macca at the pub last night. What a mess.
How are the silicones, Macca?
G'day, I'm Des. I'm Des from the Camel from the Desert. I'm helping Team Camel Toe for the weekend. Hello, Bucko.
Come up, Des.
We're with the KDX crew today. Having a bit of fun.
Be on next car.
Having a bit of fun for the show. Want a hand there, Bucko?
Yes. Oh, me things leaking. No, don't go away.
There's a spotted tuplin. Get a bit excited.
That's Steve Baker, a miniature of Steve Baker. That dog reminds me of Steve Baker, that dog. A spitting image. Yep, spitting image of Steve Baker, that is.
Always got to look your best for Vinduros.
And they said, oh no, you got to do that. I said, no. Tore me medial ligament and did a few other things inside there. That's a little bit painful, but we'll be right.
I've done Harrow, I think 4. This might be my 5th time. Every time I've done it, I've been on a different bike. This year I'm on the mighty 200, so we'll see how we go. It's a glorious day.
Yamaha XT600. Big old heavy beast, but should be a good day.
It's my first ride since the 4-day at Cessnock earlier this year, so I'm really looking forward to this one. I was told it was a do not miss, so yeah, happy to be here. I've never been here before, so it should be good. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, first time today, so it should be good.
So my first bike was a TTR 230, real gentle thing, nothing too drastic. But now I'm on something fairly a bit new. It's a Gas EC 200, but hopefully that old XR 200. Hopefully that's mine one day. So, hey Dad, the XR 200.
Yeah, the XR 200, from the scrapyard.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight from the scrapyard to the racetrack.
Yeah.
Tim Eastwood from Canova on a Yamaha XT 250. What are you doing here?
Liam Wallace from Canova. I'm part of the support team. Keeping the boys fueled up.
Kendall Muir, I'm the best rider here. Just ask. Your mum tell you that?
Dave Dunstan from Clare, just here, support crew.
James Dunstan, captain of the XLs.
Malcolm Eastwood, I'm from Canova. I'm just here as support team, letting my son ride my ancient XT 250. See how she goes.
Yeah, g'day. Fergus here from Canova, rolling the XL 500. Got a sore head.
Yeah, just about keen to go, yeah. Screwed near, so looking forward to it.
We're all from Tolmy and Mansfield. Yeah, the Tolmy Beards.
Yeah.
Or SBS crew, secret biker stuff.
He's got L plates, he hasn't got a beard. So.
Yeah, I have got a beard.
Yeah,
hang on, hold the camera, I'll get the beard. Yes,
beard.
Sorry, we'll try again. We're the Tolmy Beards.
Guten Morgen, meneer.
Actually, we should all do the SBS salute. Hang on, you ready? Hey, 1, 2, 3.
Beard across the land.
Where's Glenn? Where's
Allaby Pro. Allaby
started all right in here.
What are you doing?
The brakes sticking on.
It's like I said, there's something wrong with it.
Doreen. Yeah, sort of Diamond Creek, Hurstbridge.
Need to suck it in, mate. That wasn't just for the camera. That wasn't just for the camera either.
Jason, please.
Hopefully the Husky will make it through today. It's only a short course.
No, you're another licence. Yeah, road licence.
As in car licence?
Yeah, car licence.
You don't know what you're in for. Geez, I don't know why you guys are here. This is really bad.
That is bad. They don't understand.
Okay, riders briefing. Come on up. Lend me your ears. This is a really friendly town. Everybody gets on so well. the farmers, the townspeople look after us no end, and it's just terrific, the atmosphere around here. I'd like to welcome all the guys from interstate, the Queenslanders who made a fantastic trip down here, the crew from the ACT as normal, and also the New South Wales wrecking crew and the ACT crew have come down there who are at this very moment building bridges over one of Lockie's rivers at the moment for tomorrow's thing. So they put in big time. They've been here since last weekend. So we'll thank them all again tonight and so on, but just giving you a bit of a heads up that the townsfolk appreciate the people coming on down and all the New South Wales guys helping out. What you'll be doing is you'll be leaving here 3 at a time. We'll just flag you off just to space it. No particular order, just the next 3 in line. You go up there, but please observe the fact you have to go left and out the other sort of exit to this actual park. So don't just blast around the corner onto the road there, okay? So first left around there, then you go right down the main street until you get to the hall, which you can see in the background there. There's a street called Hamilton Street beside the hall. I've got the very sandwich board there with a dirty big red arrow on it. That gets you down Hamilton Street. You then pick up the trail which goes around beside the river. You go under the bridge. Now there's going to be a route check at the far end of the loop that I've got planned for you here today. Now to get a gold medal you've got to make sure you get your card punched by the person at that route check. You'll see it, it's a very quick shade, half the size of one of those. So you'll see it on the far side of the course there, because to get a gold medal, you virtually have to do the entire course tomorrow and at least one loop of this one today.
Thank you.
Thank you, family.
There's three integral parts to this event getting up. That's one, the landowners. A bloke by the name of Steve Baker and his merry men from New South Wales. Rob Schumann. And also Peter Drakeford. I'd just like to hear a round of applause because I've been here since Tuesday and I've only just now understood what goes into making this event so successful. And without these gentlemen and without the landowners, we have nothing. And you guys make it so good because you all enter, because you keep coming back because you love it from the hard work that they put in. We have a formality. So Jimbo, do you want to just introduce that?
Yeah, well, being the 10th year, we thought, well, you know, not only for Verry, but for Vinduro as a whole in Victoria, we'd like to acknowledge a couple of people. And for that, we're going to bring up Lockie, our patron, and Lockie's going to make a presentation on behalf of the club to a couple of very important VIPs.
Hey, Lockie! Hey, Lockie!
I don't know why the hell all the fuss. There's a hell of a lot of people here tonight. I can't put a name to it. About perhaps 5% of them. You all come and say hello to me, but I don't know who you are. There's some of them that have done a lot of work for this show that we're here tonight for. Peter Drakeford. Now, Peter come up here 10 years ago. He got lost. We went out looking for him, couldn't find him. I just left the car lights on. Peter come around and put this show together. Peter, we thank you for, on behalf of the Harrow people for what you've done and the support you've got from all these people that are here tonight. And I can't forget the Sydney, Canberra boys. You've done a wonderful job. Now, here. 2 years ago, probably the first week, there was a team, Dad's Army. I remember seeing them at a gate. They didn't know which way to go. I'm not sure of their name now, but I think there was George Goddard would be, and Barbara.
George, you get to choose any of these motorcycles to take home.
No, it's not enough.
Which one do you want, Bob? Which one do you want?
Say the old fella.
Now, to both of those people, this show would not be as successful as it is without the input they've had in the office. Barbara, you've done a terrific job.
Well, not on my own.
On behalf of the Verry, which I believe started from this Harrow event, I would like to present to you this little memento. Congratulations.
First Life member.
Well, this is a big surprise actually. It's just something that we've always been involved in and something we've always just got in and helped out whenever we can and something that interests us. I grew up in the sport, took George into it in the very early days and yeah, it's just something that gives us pleasure as well. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Well, it took me by surprise, and as Lockie said, we were here for the first year, which was great, and well, we've thrown everything with Barbara, myself and Rachel into with helping Peter out over the years, but probably the big reward for all the efforts was meeting different people every year. And they say when you make friends, meeting people, you're just meeting another friend that you haven't seen for a while. Thank you very much.
It's a lot more deserving as much as we do.
Good on you, Mum.
Thank you.
Well, we've got Lockie up here. We'll give him one more cheer, eh? Bruce Caulfield was a local guy here who always supported the event. Was always up for us. He couldn't do enough for us. And sadly he's passed. So the committee's decided that we'll raffle off the first 3 numbers and see if we can raise a bit of money, then price match that to whatever we can get for them for in honour of Bruce. So Greg's gonna, with the help of Jeff's coming up now. Jeff's disclosed that he's maybe have a little bit of an interest in the first 3 numbers as well, but I'll leave it up to the 2 of them and I'll see if we can raise your hands and see if we can raise a little bit of money.
All right, ladies and gents, the first number is 1A, so there it is. So I'll set the bidding of at $10. We'll go up in increments of 10.
50.
$50, we'll take that.
Well, I've got 10 down here. 60.
100.
100.
Dave Hammond.
110. Dave Hammond.
$450.
$450.
And if we don't get the money, you all know Drakeford's bid. So don't let him out. So we're going to call the $450 now.
Where's the bid at? Where's the bid at? 450.
450.
That's Drakeford.
Peter Drakeford's got the bid at $450. Everyone knows him. He won't get away with it if he's mucking us around.
Can you combine bids with a few other bids?
Excuse me. He's just said 650. I don't want to be next.
All right. I don't know.
650 is the bid, yes. Sorry, I got that here.
Okay, we're going to knock it down at 750 to this person. But we'll restart it again at $10.
Hang on. So 750 once, twice, third time. No more bids over 750. Funnily enough. Call it.
Okay.
That's sold.
That's sold.
Sold.
Now the person.
Well done. Whoever spent $750. Wasn't fucking me. All right. So now we start again.
We'll start again. I like the bidding. Like 1A at $10. 50.
$50.
First, hang on, he's not out yet. He's not out.
He's still got it. He's still got it, Dennis.
It might be a chippy, but he's not the count. You can't He's a can't count chippy.
Second call.
Are you steady?
You got it? You're not yet. It's Ecker's bid.
To him what?
At 210.
That's still at me.
Yeah, it's Jordan 210.
220 on this table down the back. Fuck the shirt. No, hold on. We're doing a sum. 220 with the box shirt. We don't have enough fingers. Someone else can go off. 220. And we need all of them.
230. Looking for 240.
240.
Put your hand up.
Put your hand up. I've got no idea. 300. Hang on, this is New South Wales versus Victoria. Come on, guys. Come on, New South Wales. There's another 5.
I'll throw in 50.
Just go 50. No, 350. 370. He's out. He's lost his bid. Come on. Second bid. Third and final bid at 370.
got it? Who's got it?
Is it Victoria or New South Wales? Who's got it?
Echo.
New South Wales has got it?
Not yet.
Knock it down. It's your call.
400.
Is there any New South Wales boys with money in
There's 100.
Give it to him. 450. 450.
Here's your change, one.
Here's $4 then.
450 a month. 450 There you go.
And 450.
450, come on.
460. 480.
500. 490. He's rounded up to 500. 510. 520.
500. Where is it?
There you go.
580. Where are we at?
Plenty to pay.
Yeah, for the next one.
We're going to give all that back, isn't
Oh, yeah. Are there any more bids?
Second one. Yeah.
So,
next one.
Backroom negotiations going on. You might have seen me scurrying around the room. In relation to 1A and 1B, the stickers. And if we can get Luffy to come up and the 2 VTR members that bought the stickers, please, to come up, and I'll just explain to everyone what's going on.
Hang on, it's got VTR on it.
Now, Luffy had underbidder's remorse. And given time, he was prepared to pay more. So, with the generosity of VTR and the agreement of these two blokes and Luffy, the deal that we've done, so I'll put it all on the table so everybody knows, is that the $1,050 that these two stickers sold for, VTR are donating to the club to donate to Bruce, which obviously Very will match, so that's another $2,100. These blokes will still start at 1A and 1B, and I'm not sure what's happening with 1C.
They can have 1C.
They can have 1C to donate maybe to Dennis. And
Mark Carruthers, he's not here.
And they'll just have a handwritten sticker on their bikes. So for another $1,050 plus the club's $1,050, Luffy wins these two. And VTR...
Does that mean they go back to Victoria?
And VTR have very, very generously donated their purchase price of $1,050 to the club, which we will match and donate to Harrow. So that's absolutely fantastic. Well done, VTR. I'd like to say that all negotiations for 1A, B and C are now officially closed. There'll be no more backroom anything, and if you want to buy it, you've got to deal with Luffy. We'll be taking his bike hostage until he pays.
Here's
the man with the story. Got him from the last grid position to 15C for $30. It just doesn't get any better than that. Just got to know how to work these Harrow auctions.
As per usual, we've got rain on the horizon. A bit patchy, so what are your thoughts there, Peter?
I think it'll probably go a bit lower. We might just get the edge of it.
Wishful thinking, but it is what it is.
It may well stay on the horizon.
Yeah, we had a go. Yeah, back into it today, so it'll be good. Can't wait.
Oh, I'm not really excited about going in today. I think it's going to be wet and horrible.
Yeah, well, I'm too sore to be bothered just about, but I'm going to have a dip and just see how far I get.
There's a few stacks that are exciting, but as long as no one gets hurt, so no, very good.
It looked really good at 5 o'clock this morning. I thought it was going to be great.
Happy Harrow. I'm freaking out now. Oh, have a look.
All part of me.
Everyone's somebody farted.
Oh,
look at
that.
Get a DNA on that.
That's our number one. That's the
Yeah,
number
he's
one plate
number
holder
one.
getting ready. Number one plate holder getting ready.
Yep.
Great morning at Harrow today. Expecting a little bit of rain. It's going to be cool. It's going to be slick. It's going to be fast. We're going to have a great day. Thanks, Cliff.
Fantastic weekend so far, and we've had some rain overnight, so it's going to be an interesting day. But I'm not afraid of mud. Mud's good. Just go fast. So, very enjoyable day yesterday, and not as cold as we thought. But looking forward to the day. Fantastic.
Oh, there's no space?
Yeah.
Someone already in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's squeezed up.
I'm not riding, can't tell.
Hail, isn't it beautiful?
We are the female medical team for the Harrow of Enduro.
We go out packed up with gear. We're both paramedics and nurses, and we make sure everyone's safe and happy. And if they fall off, we pick them up. We laugh at them first, and then we put a Band-Aid on.
Always got to have a laugh. Just hope it's not us that's sitting there hung in the tree.
Yeah. Repeat offenders. This is my 10th Harrow. Stacey's been 4 or 5. Yeah. And wouldn't be anywhere else. It's great fun.
Such a great event. It just brings such a wide variety of people. Like, we come from a background of historic road racing, and we come here because it's something different to do with the bikes. And you talk to everyone, and there's just people from everywhere, all over Australia. So it's a great event.
Hey. Good morning.
No gates will be open, but then you've got the river. So the only place to cross the river is at the bridge. If you don't want to go back to Hellsbit, don't dig a big hole in front of you. Get out of the river. Controlled pace, that's fine. And the outgoing road out of the park here. If you line up there, we'll take your number again, and then off you go, follow the arrows.
CZ, there's something very dangerous.
If you do not remember signing this, please come up.
Ryan, don't go too far.
No worries.
I'm 100% compared to yesterday.
Felt like shit all day yesterday.
It's all insurance fuel.
From what I gather.
Yeah.
I was just coming up through that boggy bit back there. I stalled it and now it won't go. It runs and then it stops and I've got to push it out of here. And that's what it does.
Oh, lift you push. I'll get it.
pay $5.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, you're right.
Having a ball, having an absolute ball.
Yeah, awesome track that.
Much fun as you can have with your pants on.
Great riding.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Yep.
Awesome ride. Good fun.
Having a ball. Really enjoying it.
I'm a spectator. I'm waiting for my son and his friends to come in and for the event. That's all.
Yeah, excellent. It wasn't as wet as everyone expected. It's grippy, good track, fairly safe, and everyone I think's having a good time. They're all fairly going steady, so hopefully no one's going to fly out in paramedics, but well organised event. It's worthwhile coming down from Queensland. There it goes. Good fun, isn't it? There's that bottle.
Grouse, loving it.
Good fun. Good mate. The old PE, the old rattler. Oh, look at it. Sand's coming off. Fun, lots of fun. How you going, mate? Fuck, where's our fuel? Fuck. Seriously? Yeah, the bike's playing up a little bit. It's
little bit lean here, so I had to nurse it through some sections. So, but the first section was fantastic. It really was good. So I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, no, really good. Conditions are perfect. Bikes are going good. All really good. Great organisation again as normal. And yeah, loving it.
We're riding along pretty good. We're keeping a pretty good pace up. So, and yeah, some nice deep bog holes and that. So yeah, it's been good.
Looking around there, you do another way around. Go
chance to be famous, I'll do it.
I can see why the government is drunk on toll roads now. Okay, it's officially hit my testicles. And I'm talking in a really high voice now. It's a bit like trout tickling. Except I haven't caught old Wellington.
Yeah, we're actually releasing sand back to the wild. I might not be a smart man, but I know what love is.
I feel cleansed.
Ah, you're cleansed.
You're off?
Why is there two guys in that corner? No, you did good hand. Keep going, 2, 3. What is how you move a bridge? By the way, does my ass look big in this? Or just hairy?
The Enduro riders, we only leave tyre tracks.
You're going to put it back together sometime. Next year we're having 20 river crossings and $5 a crossing. Who wants to chuck the ball? Look at it go! This is for you, John.
We love you, Ducky. And the big W for Will.
And again, this is for Will. Oh, and all your clothes are wet out here too.
Yeah, everything's wet.
Yeah, all your dry ones.
Alright, I hope that's all I've got.
Fucking getting out of here.
Oh, we're coming down, ain't you? Give me those clothes before they get wet. Get back in there.
It was bloody freezing, and then the hot water wouldn't work, which made it worse.